I was broken. I felt alone, and the thoughts that entered my mind terrified. I isolated myself from any kind of affair that could possibly bring me joy. Who was I to deserve bliss? I was a speck of dust in this dark and lonely world, and if I was gone, the world would be a far better place. The mind is a powerful machine. Combine the mind's ability to persuade a person of certain thoughts along with the struggles and pain of this life, and you have a recipe for disaster. If you're not careful, you can become completely consumed by these lies. By the age of 13, I was convinced that I was the epitome of imperfection. My mind was battlefield. In the midst of my adolescence, I struggled to find my place in this world. While others were worried about zits, training bras, and keeping their hygiene under control, I was experiencing an existential crisis. Who was I? And what was my reason for existence? I was a mess. Crying hysterically over my physical attributes became a daily ritual. Every time I was brave enough to glance into the mirror, I wept. I would take a mental note of every insecurity, of every flaw. The list went something as so. My face was too oval, my freckles were too prominent. Why did I even have freckles in the first place? They served absolutely no purpose. My glasses made me look like a nerd. I was too tall, my hair was too big, and my nose was oddly shaped. And the list went on and on. My deep insecurities manifested themselves to the surface. I was unable to make eye contact with people. I couldn't speak in public, and I refused to go anywhere other than school. School. Let's talk about that for a second. Public school was, in my opinion, the 9th level of hell. I was anxiety-ridden and cripplingly insecure, and let me tell you, 8th grade girls might as well be Satan himself. From 8th to 10th grade, I was habitually bullied. My classmates pointed out every insecurity I had ever had and paraded them around as if they were in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. I was their puppet, and they were the ultimate puppet masters. The control they had and lorded over me was undeniable. If I had ill thoughts about myself, and these girls confirmed them, they must have been true. Right? This pain was a burden too heavy for me to carry. I convinced myself that no one loved me and that no one ever would. I was the scum of this earth, and my bullies were the emeralds. No matter how awful they made me feel, and no matter how much I hated them, I wanted nothing more than to be them. A case of Stockholm Syndrome, I guess. They got the boys, the clothes, the popularity, and the respect. Granted, they earned that respect through intimidation. It was respect nonetheless. In the pursuit for acceptance, I lost myself. Now I was insecure, broken, and striving for popularity. My mind reached maximum negative thought occupancy. I hit rock bottom. I thought about ending it. As I lay on the bathroom floor, planning to end it all, I felt a voice calling my name. Valerie Marie Rose Villar, stop. Breathe. Think. This is not you. I knew you before you were born. I know every strand of hair on your head. I know every thought that has ever crossed your mind, and I know you better than you know you. Did you forget that the enemy only comes to steal, kill, and destroy? I created you not to be a quitter, but to be an overcomer. You are stronger than you think. In that instant, I knew that I was living a lie. It was as if all the planets aligned and the entire earth was silent. While this epiphany arose in my spirit, I am worth more than this. I am more. My mind was renewed. The creator of the universe was in my cheering section. I was set. Nothing happened overnight, but through prayer and dedicating my life back to God, I was made a new creation. I began to venture out into new activities, speak comfortably with strangers, and radiate positivity because life was something to rejoice over. It took years for me to get to the place I am at today, and I can humbly say that I love myself. Yes, I am imperfect, but I refuse to allow those imperfections to create a stronghold on my mind. I am chock full of creativity, drive, and potential. I may be dorky, clumsy, and overzealous at times, but I'm imperfectly unique. My name is Valerie Villar, and my life has a purpose. I am cherished, loved, and most importantly, I am redeemed.
You call me out upon the waters, the great unknown, where feet may fail, and there I find you in the mystery, in oceans deep.